Hey everybody, welcome back to ClimbFit. We are going to have another week's of exercise here. So again, if you want to do these once a day, 3 times a week, or once a week, it's up to you. I'm definitely going to be doing it more than just once a week. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to get going by doing our classic run in place. This is going to be a 30-second little run here. We'll switch it up. Maybe before 30 seconds. Because running in place isn't that exciting, is it? All right. Yeah, we're almost there anyways. Might as well see it through to 30 seconds. And all right. Now what you do, kick your heels to your butt. You're going to kick nice and firm. And don't stop your breathing. Keep everything moving. Move your arms. Gets the circulation going in there too. And let's just do 15 seconds of that one. And knees hit your hands. Nice and high, high knees. Don't lower your hands to hit your knees. Raise your knees to hit your hands. Whew. Okay. And now squat down. We're gonna do some frog jumps in 5 seconds. 4. These are slow counting seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and squat down and jump up as high as you can and back down. Like explode like a rocket or like a, whoa. Try not to fall over. 2 more. Last one. Oh, okay. Now I feel warm. Do you guys feel warm? All right, so we're gonna do some stretches after we catch our breath here. Yeah, if you feel your heart rate right now, whew, mine's going. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, so shoulder scrunch stretch. So it's like half of a shoulder roll. I want you to squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears, squeeze, 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 and then let them drop. Pull them away from your ears. One more time, squeeze, 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 and drop. One more time. Squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears, and let them drop. Okay, feels good. Give them a little wiggle, and arms up in a bracket, and up, down, up, together. Squeeze, out, down, up, together. Squeeze, out, down, up, together. Squeeze, out, down, up, together. And one more, out, down, up, together. Squeeze, 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 and let it go. Shake it out for a second. I'm still catching my breath. I don't know about you guys. Okay, so we are going to now do what I like to call a rainbow arc stretch. So widen your stance, wider than your hips, and I want you to reach up towards the ceiling and bend down. You're gonna pivot at your hips, so don't start collapsing and wiggling into your legs. You're keeping your legs straight, and you're gonna rotate sideways. Come down to that left foot. If you can't reach it, that's okay. Come to the shin. Stretch, keep your legs nice and straight. Try to keep your hips facing forward. And now you're gonna walk them forward. Inhale here, and exhale a little bit deeper. And then walk it over this way. Oh, that feels really good. And then arc those arms up. Okay, and we're gonna do it one more time, going in the other direction. So down towards this leg, and rotate those hips, come forward, all the way, and back up, a rainbow. Okay, and the last one, we're gonna do a bit of a quad stretch. So I'm gonna stand on my right leg. If you're mirroring me, it's gonna be your left leg. Bring up this one, you guys know this one, pretty classic. And pull your foot towards your bottom. And you should feel a stretch all inside right here. And try to stay balanced. Breathe here for a second. We're gonna take our time with this one. Ooh, popped my ankle. That felt nice. 5 more seconds right here. And release. And we go to the other side. That was lovely. All right, 5 more seconds. And release. Okay, walk it out, walk it out, walk it out. And on to our next stuff. All right, on to our next exercise. That was just a little warm up, little stretches, and we are going to be doing some rubber band hand expansions. So go ahead and go find some rubber bands. I have 3 of this size. What I tend to like is the vegetable bands, the ones that come on broccoli and asparagus. Those are really, really wide and quite stiff, but I don't have any of those with me today. So I'm just going to grab multiple of these. It's going to make it, if you only do one, it's not much going on here. But if we double them up or triple them up, you get a little bit more resistance. So go ahead and find yourself some rubber bands and then come on back. And we're going to get started. We're going to be doing these nice and slow. Do them together with me. And try to expand those fingers pretty evenly if you can. If you see that one is going out, like only your middle and your index fingers are expanding, just try to do little tiny pulses then. Okay, so are you ready? Go ahead and take a seat, or you can stand up, and let us begin. Raise up those hands. Let's go 1, hold it, and down. 2, hold it, down. 3, ooh, hold it. 4, 5, 6, 7, they're hard to do. 8, 9, and oops, 10. If you notice, I kept them on the upper to middle part of my fingers here. Didn't get them all the way at the tips, and I didn't get them all the way down by the base of my hand, because that wouldn't be doing much for my digits. And now we're going to pair that exercise, and we'll do that 2 more times after we do this one, with our tabletop finger push-ups. So be in tabletop, which is, or your hips are above your knees. You should be nice and straight. Your wrists and your hands should be directly under your shoulders. And keep your spine nice and straight. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be pushing up onto our fingertips here. So your wrists will raise. So we're going to do 10 of those, and we're going to do them nice and slow. So do them with me. If you're ready, let's begin. 1, and down. And 2, and down. And 3, and down. 4, it's okay if your pinky's not all that much engaged. 5, it's hard to engage that since it's so short. 6, and your thumb too. 7, 8, woo, 9, nice and straight, and 10. Ooh, good, I feel that. Okay, shake it out for a second, and we're gonna go right back into our rubber bands. I'm gonna have two more sets to go. I have an extra. Oops, I can't count. Okay. Now, reinstall your rubber bands. There we go. Midway up your fingers, getting up towards right here. All right, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ooh, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and back into table. Nice and flat. Make sure you're paying attention to how you're coming into these poses. If you're rocking back on your hips here, you're not going to be actually getting as much of a stretch. And if you're overextending your body over your wrist, you're going to strain your wrist. So nice and flat. You guys know how this goes. And let's begin. 1, 2, 3, and readjust your body as needed. 4, 5, 6, woo, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, my forearms are getting pumped. All right, last set. Grab your rubber bands. Put aside your extra. Okay, 1 more set. Shake your fingers out, shake your arms out, and let us begin in a second. There. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and last time, get into your table position and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you find that this position, 5, is too much for you, you can lean back a little bit, take a little bit more of your body weight off of your hands. I think that's 8, 9, 10. Woo, okay, shake it out, shake it out. We're done with that one. Nice job, everybody. Okay, all right, we are now going to go into our plank position. And so that means hands down. Keep your feet nice and extended. Your legs should be straight, your back should be straight. Don't be sinking. Don't put your butt up in the air. Take your time to find a good position. And what we're going to be doing here is our three-legged dog. So raise your left leg and then bring it all the way in towards your chest and squeeze. Okay? So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to do 10 on each side. So go ahead and begin with me with raise up that leg and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep your hips nice and level. 8, 9. Fully extend that leg. 10. All right, and lower that one down. Raise your opposite leg and do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Okay, now, drop down, shake out your wrists for a second, and we're actually going to go straight into a reverse bridge. So you're going to sit on your bottom, put your hands back, and plant your right foot. And we're going to raise up this foot here. So start here, plant your foot, and what we're going to do is go up into bridge and back down. We're going to do 10 of those on each side. Are you ready? Let's begin. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try to get your torso nice and parallel to the ground when you come up. And switch, plant your opposite foot, bring your other leg out, and let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, everybody, shake it out. Get some water if you need some. And we're going to repeat that again. Hope that you feel that. These are core focused. You're also working a lot of the muscles that you engage when you throw a heel hook, which is going to be helpful to build up those muscles. Otherwise, you can strain them trying to pull a heel hook in a funky way if you haven't built up those muscles yet. So let's go ahead and get right back to it. And three-legged dog. Hands flat, legs out and up, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And plant it. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, nice job. Woo. Okay. And back into bridge. Plant your bottom down. Plant your tired hands behind you. Hopefully you're not feeling too fatigued yet. And let's see, which one did we start with last time? I think we planted our left foot, right foot. This feels right. All right, I think we planted our right foot. Excellent. So, right foot down and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Switch and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was fabulous. We got one more round of those to go, and we're gonna move on. So, again, catch your breath, get some water if you need it. Whew. Wipe the sweat off of your upper lip. Oh my. So I hope you all had a wonderful last week and got to do these exercises at least once. They're only about 30 plus minutes long, so you should definitely have time to fit those in more than once during the week. And I promise it'll help you feel strong. It'll help all of your muscles stay engaged, which is important. It's hard to engage some of those muscles in our day-to-day activities that we rely on so much when we're climbing. Whew. So let's go ahead and take another 5-second breather while we get into our three-legged dog position. Okay. And are you ready? Let us begin. Up into plank. Left leg up and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woohoo! Last set. I'm tired. All right. Hands behind you. Plant your right foot and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! All right, now definitely get some water if you haven't done that yet. That wraps up that activity, and we're on to the next one. All right, moving on to our next activity. We are going to do split lunges. For this activity, you may want to grab a chair for balance. If you want the extra challenge and you want to balance without the chair, excellent, but make sure that your form is perfect before you move on to that. If you start to wobble at all, you just don't want to, again, strain any of your muscles while you're trying this exercise. So I'm going to place the chair right here, placing my left hand on it, and I'm going to show you an example of what I want to see. So step your right foot back. If you're mirroring me, I guess that's your left foot. Just follow along. And you want it to be parallel or in line with your other foot, and we're going to be doing a lunge. So you're bringing your knee down. Now this knee shouldn't go over your toes. We're not lunging forward. We're bringing our torso nice and straight, lowering down. You almost feel like you might be leaning backwards, but don't arc your back. Stay nice and lined and come back up. You should be squeezing in your glutes here. So down and up. That's 1. We're going to do 10 on each side. Are you ready? we are about to begin. So grab your chair, or you can try it without, but I recommend starting with the chair, and let's go. 1. Oop, I'm gonna bring my back foot in a little bit. There we go. 2, 3, 4, nice and controlled. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to switch. I'm just going to keep the chair on the same side so it's not in your way. And begin. Oh, 1, didn't get my foot back far enough. 2, keep your torso straight. 3, 4, squeeze through your butt. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew, excellent, excellent. So now what we are going to do is shake out our legs for a second. We're just going to do 3 sets of those ones nice and straight. Do a little bit of a quad stretch in between. We're not going to pair them with anything. It works all sorts of muscles in and of itself. Ooh, that feels good. Okay, and shake it out. Do the avocado for those of you who remember what the avocado was. I never did understand what the avocado was, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's okay, me neither. All right, and let's go ahead and step. I always forget which one I did last. Let's go with right leg back. Good. All right, and let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch, step that opposite foot back and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. All right, shake it out. One more set, my friends. Excellent. All right, now we're all shaken out. And that expended some energy, actually. Even playing air guitar is an exercise. Whew, okay. Wow, I should do these every single day. They feel great, honestly. All right, now let's do our last set together. Finish strong, my friends. So, step whatever foot you were starting out with back and get ready, go. 1. Remember, you're trying to bring that knee all the way down to touch to the ground. You're not trying to slam the ground. Nice and controlled. 5, and we're making sure our knee doesn't come over our toes. 6, 7, and that we're standing up straight. 8, 9, which means your shoulders are directly over your hips. Whew, that was 10. And step your opposite foot back, and let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Voila! We have finished our lunges, and we have one more thing to go. So get a little sip of water. I don't ever recommend glugging water in between exercises. Makes your stomach get a little weird. So sip of water and then get ready for our next one. All right, so now we are going to finish up these kind of exercises with some plank and reverse plank. So what I would like you to do is, let's get down on the ground. You guys know plank, so we're gonna be doing 30 seconds in each one. We're not switching into side plank. We're gonna be holding our high plank, or low plank if you wanna go into low plank. That's also very much acceptable. So let's go ahead and go into our plank mode. Remember, flat back No butts in the air, no scooping. Don't over tense your neck. Okay, and we already have begun. If you started with me, and I'm watching a clock, we'll be doing this one for 30 seconds. Make sure that your hands are directly under your shoulders and that you are breathing. It's never a good idea to hold your breath while you exercise. Keep the oxygen going to your muscles. Stay strong in your core. It means you're engaging your abs here, you're engaging your obliques. And that's already been 30 seconds. So now we're gonna flip over and we're going to do a reverse plank. So legs out, hands back, and here. Oh, now I can't see the clock. But we are all right. I have a handy dandy Ryan here to tell me when it's gonna be 30 seconds. So we're flat back, we're on our heels here. Hands should still be directly under your shoulders. Just gaze gently up at the ceiling. You're doing great. Good job. All right, last 3, 2, 1. Release. That wasn't too bad, was it? That was a nice, chill plank. 30 seconds, not too bad. All right, so take a breather for just a moment, and we're going to get right back into it. You guys are doing a great job. Stick with it. I'm glad you guys are following along. At least I hope you are. You better be following along. Otherwise, I'm doing these workouts on my own. That's not cool. All right. So we're gonna do it again. Go into plank position. And on your marks, get set, go. All right. You feel your core getting stronger already? I do. And remember, if you are cheating, you're only cheating yourself out of a good exercise. No one else gains or benefits but you when you do these. All right, we already have 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop. And flip over. Find a good position, and you ready? Let's begin. Yes. Ha 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 ha. I have no immediate small talk. Who's been seeing all the birds that have been back? It's been so nice seeing all the birds, and they're all eating breakfast in the morning, scooping bugs out of the sky. It's always fun to watch. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Oh, excellent. I watched a bald eagle fishing by the river the other day, and I was on my way to the bike repair shop. That was really cool. He didn't catch anything, though. Crazy bald eagle. Maybe he's just practicing. Might have just been showing off his cool dive moves. I would do that if I could fly. You show off all day long, swooping in circles in the sky. Ooh, it would be so much fun. All right, shake out your wrists. We're doing a lot of kind of wrist-heavy activities today, so we will be doing some wrist stretches at the end here. And let's get rolling. Okay. Find your happy place, which means your hands under your shoulders. And if you're ready, we're going to begin in 2, 1, and up we go. Into our planks. Lovely day for a plank. Wow, it's warm. Should turn the fans on. Lovely, look at that. We're already almost at 5 more seconds. And here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop. Excellent job. All right, this is our last plank together, my friends. So, hands back, plant those heels, and let us begin. Make sure your shoulders are over your wrists and your hands. Hard to tell when you're in this position. This is why it's very helpful to have mirrors where you work out. It helps you check your own form when you don't have someone to check for you. which is very helpful. It's hard to know how you're holding your body when you're tensed and shaken. All right, you're doing great. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Excellent job, my friends. Wonderful. We are now going to do some stretches. So get another sip of water and come on back for stretches. All right, now it's time for our stretches. So we did a lot on our wrists. We're gonna start with some wrist circles. So go ahead and raise up those arms. Do some wrist circles with me. I'm going in, I don't know, inward circles. I don't know. I guess it's either way. And rotate other way. Ooh. And another thing I like to do is if your hands are down, you kind of twirl your arms up over your head. So you're going in a circle as you bring your arms over your head. And once you get up here, you reverse those circles and twirl them back down. Ooh, that feels really good. Getting a lot of pops in my wrist. Okay, and now we're going to rock forward and bring those hands on the back side of your hands, flat on the ground, and you're not putting all of your body weight on your wrists. This is just to stretch them. Please make sure you're not leaning all the way on them. But you're going to kind of gently roll in a circle here. So we're just kind of gently rolling. I'm not doing a lot of movement. I'm not putting a lot of weight on them. And then rotate. Yes, this feels lovely. And there we go. Release. Let's go ahead and put them flat on the ground and gently lean forward. I'm not really putting my body weight on my hands. I'm keeping my body weight on my knees. But I am using this angle to stretch my wrist, my forearms, and then let's put them backside down, fingers facing forward, lightly go back and forth. And then flip this way. Excellent. Our wrists will feel better and thank us for this. All right, and now we are going to sit on our bottoms and place one leg out in front of you. Bring one knee up, get your foot flat, and put it on the other side of that leg that's straight. You guys probably remember this one. Hook, so whatever knee is up, hook the opposite elbow on that knee and look over your right shoulder, plant or whatever shoulder is the one that's behind you now. And plant that hand. You can kind of twist a little bit. Don't over torque into it, but turn your body and push a little bit into this leg and arm to get an extra twist in your back. Breathe here for just a few more seconds. And exhale and release. Shake it out for a second. And opposite leg up. Plant that foot on the other side. Take your elbow, hook it on that knee, and we're going to turn into this stretch as well. Breathe into it. Try to keep your spine straight. Don't collapse. If you're holding any tension in your neck that doesn't need to be there, release it. You're pulling your shoulder away from your ear. And breathe here for just another couple seconds. Excellent. All right, and release. Now we are going to do a tuck your leg into your thigh. Remember, we don't want our foot underneath our legs or under our knees. You want this leg to be flat against the ground. Tuck this one in. Point these toes up towards your face. Take a deep breath in. Raise your hands up and exhale. Come down over your foot. If you cannot touch your foot, that is okay. Grab your calf. Calves are acceptable. Calves, I guess. Breathe here. Just for a few more seconds. And release. And if you want to, you can hold these stretches for even longer, but for the sake of the length of the video, And generally, just to keep things moving, I'm going to switch between them pretty quick. But I personally love to hold my stretches for, a long time, 20 seconds or more. But inhale and exhale. Bow down towards your foot. If you can, you can touch your nose to your knee. Who can touch their nose? Oh, I got it. Thank your feet for carrying you around all day. Thank your legs. Thank your entire body. All right, one more breath here. Excellent. All right, and we're going to end in my favorite, butterfly. Let's go ahead and put the soles of your feet together. And you're going to tuck, if you want, sometimes it's helpful also to scoot your butt forward a little bit once you're in that position. It's going to deepen that stretch. And you can use your elbows to push those legs down and kind of open your feet up like you're reading a foot book. My foot book is very interesting. There's a blister, a lot of calluses. Let's not talk about that, actually. Anyways, I hope that you have interesting foot books as well. Excellent. All right, that does it for today's workout, everybody. Excellent job. Nicely done. So hopefully you get a chance to do this more than once during the week. In fact, I challenge you to do it 3 times during this week. Whoa, that's a lot. Try it. I bet you can do it. All right, so for our bonus round exercise, if you feel like tackling this one, I myself struggle with this one, so you're going to find out right here. We're going to do some arm balancing, which is in the position of the crow, is what I have learned it as. So I would recommend doing it on carpet, so that in case you do fall, you don't hit the hard surface of a tile floor or concrete or whatever other alternative you have. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by planting our fingers nice and wide and spread. Your hands should be directly underneath your shoulders. And you're going to get up on your toes and plant your knees so that they're over, over your elbow. And you're going to kind of sink down onto them. You're going to try to find your center of balance here. And once you find that, which takes a second here, raise up one foot, and now try to raise your other foot off. And if you feel like you're going to fall, just push yourself backwards so that you can fall this way rather than on your precious face. But see if you can hold that pose or even get into it and balance for longer than 0 seconds like I have done so far. So I'm going to try one more time. And this is a really great exercise for us climbers who are constantly gripping things with our hands and our fingers and our arms. So we are working our extensors and our core. So you should try to lift your belly up towards the ceiling. Once you find that center of balance point, lift up one leg. Woo! I got it for 1 second. All right, there's your challenge, folks. Good luck. And let us know how it goes.